U.S., slavery still exists, but not in a form that many of us give much thought to: human trafficking. Hi, I'm Cleo Weigel, and the issue of human trafficking is important to me because while we can all agree that it's super heartbreaking, it still remains to be an underground multi-million-dollar industry right here in our own wealthy and developed nation. This is also close to me because my mother works as a sexual assault nurse examiner and often deals with victims of the sex trade as part of her job. If you don't feel super informed on this issue though, you're not alone. According to the Polaris Project, human trafficking often goes unnoticed by citizens and law enforcement because those involved in the trade are often people you wouldn't necessarily expect, especially because a lot of the trade occurs online via child pornography. Another reason for this is because victims often can't speak out as they are abused into silence by their traffickers and isolated. If we know how to better identify trafficking tactics in victims and train law enforcement on them, we could see more justice served to traffickers and fewer numbers of victims. Knowledge of traffic site recognition, exploiters and victims, and then subsequently reporting them could lead to more arrests. On a larger scale, informing boys and men on respect for women and instilling that value into them, as well as funding anti-poverty and educational measures for women could lead to a reduced supply and demand for this issue. So we must focus on what we can do to help. The more informed we are, the more we can do to end it, because those contributing to the trade often don't get reported and victims often go unheard. We must be the voice for those trapped in modern day slavery.